Hey everyone, welcome back to Tipsy Tuesday, where I share my expert makeup and beauty advice with you while we enjoy a glass of champagne. I couldn't do Tipsy Tuesday without a glass of champagne, right? So I hope you have yours. This is like our 10th Tipsy Tuesday, so I hope you actually have your glass of champagne with me so we can enjoy this segment together. All right, so we're gonna talk about common makeup mistakes, and I'm gonna start off with foundation. If you're applying your foundation and just a blob on your face and then trying to work it all over and make it look even, let's ditch that practice and upgrade you to a new and improved way to apply your foundation. I do this in a lot of my videos on my makeup tutorials, so I'll link one below just so you can kind of see what I do. But you're going to take some foundation, rub it with your fingers or between your fingers, and you're going to press it into your face, and then take a synthetic brush. I'm talking a little fast, but my champagne must be exciting me. Take a synthetic brush and work it out to the outer part of your face. So this is a really easy way to get a nice, even, beautiful, flawless look without having too much foundation, just concentrated in one area. All right, so now that we got the foundation down, let's talk about how do we kind of control that oil and grease. And this is a common mistake I see a lot, where people try to pile on a ton of powder when you get oily or you feel like your T-zone's getting oily. Don't do that. Do this. Take some oil blotting tissues. Always have them in your clutch if you're going to a wedding, a black tie, going out for the evening. These are great. These are from Hollywood Fashion Tape. They're $5. It's really not a big deal. And they're just little tissue sheets that you're gonna press and it'll absorb the oil, but it's not gonna be adding more color or foundation or powder or anything to your face. So it's not going to make your pores look larger. It's not gonna make you look cakey. So it's the perfect way to really control the oil, or if you're feeling greasy. Now, if you raise your eyebrows in the mirror when you're putting on eyeshadow and then you relax your face and your eyeshadow is nowhere near where you were putting it on, let's not do that anymore, and let's do this. You're going to basically just do a windshield wiper motion in your eye crease and actually on your lid also. So your face is relaxed, you're not lifting your eyebrows, so it's kind of making your lid go in different areas. So if you just stay true to that nice windshield wiper motion, and you'll be set. So there won't be any eyeshadow like higher than it's supposed to be or lower than it's supposed to be. If you stick with that little tip of the windshield wiper, you're gonna be set. All right, so you might be putting on your powdered bronzer over your foundation just immediately. Now, instead of doing that, take a translucent powder and just do a nice veil across your whole face after your foundation. Then apply your powder bronzer, because you don't run the risk of it streaking. That's happened to me many times where I put it on and it streaks and I'm like, oh, now I have to start over again. Or you run the risk of not having it just soak right into the skin. So if you just use a translucent powder right after your foundation, it's gonna set your foundation a lot better in order to put on that powdered bronzer. Okay, so if you take your eye makeup remover, I've done this many times before where I've used it like I'm lathering soap on my eyes, and I just basically smear all of my eye makeup around on my eyes, and it's not removing it or taking it away. You're going to do this instead. Soak some cotton balls in your eye makeup remover and place it on your face, wherever your makeup is, or on your eyes, and let it sit there for a couple seconds, because it's gonna break down the foundation, the mascara, the concealer, whatever you have that you're removing, and then you're gonna whisk it away. So instead of aggressively trying to remove it and creating possibly micro tears or irritation to the eye, you're just going to soak the cotton ball with the eye makeup remover, gonna place it on the eye, wait a couple seconds so it basically starts breaking down this product, mascara, eyeshadow, concealer, foundation, whatever, and then you're going to just whisk it away. So it's gonna be a lot easier, and it's gonna be a lot easier on your skin. Okay, applying your concealer over your foundation. Now, everybody has their own opinion about whether they do concealer first and then foundation, or foundation and then concealer. What I find works the best is doing your concealer first and then applying your foundation, because some days you don't need as much foundation. The concealer actually hides the darkness or the hyperpigmentation really well, or you might not have any breakouts. so you're not going to need as much makeup. So then you can have this very fresh, dewy look to your face. So I always recommend to put on your concealer, and then you can even use some days, like on Saturdays or Sundays, you can use your concealer and you can cover up all of the issues that you want to and not even have to use foundation. So it's a really great tip not to have to use concealer and foundation and look like you're building. And sometimes if you do the foundation and then you do the concealer, you can see the demarcation between the concealer and the foundation. So keep it simple, apply the concealer just where you need it, and then your foundation afterwards. Okay, so fixing mascara smudges, this is a really common thing. And how do you do it the best? Because you've just done your makeup beautifully, and then all of a sudden you're like, now I have this big mascara streak, how do I get rid of it? This is really easy. Just either use a Q-tip or your finger in your foundation, and you're gonna just go over the mascara or whatever you happen to get on your skin, eyeliner, eyeshadow, and you can erase it. It's like using your finger as an eraser. Take the foundation and just put it on the spot and you can erase it. Instead of taking a Q-tip that's by itself or a tissue and you're wiping it, it smears it, and then you have a bigger problem. So I hope you enjoyed those tips this Tuesday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Grab your glass of champagne for next week, girls, because you are beautiful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.